Hey everybody, welcome back to Big Red EDC. We're going to be taking a look at another Kubey knife. Now this is the Kubey KU162, and the 162 was generously donated by Rick Hawk. You remember he donated the Kubey 074 to the channel, donated both knives to the channel to be given away. So that's what's going to happen. They're both going to be given away on Saturday Knife Live because that's kind of what he was talking about. So, those two knives, I've already given away the 074 on Saturday Knife Live. Our good friend Amos, OC Omega Shadow, he won that one, which was very cool. So, the 162, excuse me, will be given away here. Oh, I don't know. Might be given away tonight. It's possible. Saturday. I think we might have to do it. Well, let's zoom out, guys. And we'll take a little bit closer look at it. Slide that up there. Now there you go. I'll give you a good profile of it. The 162. Now you see there you've kind of got some khaki colored G10 scales. You got stainless steel liners, which shed some light on the subject. See there, have some pretty good milling on the show side, not so much on the clip side or the lock side. But yeah, a decent amount of skeletonization there for weight reduction. So very good. Got a smaller lanyard hole, but one just the same. And you got a stainless pocket clip for right hand tip up carry only. Now the 162 has got right about a 4.5-inch handle on it. And as I measure it, I measure a 4-inch grip length. My 3 3/4-inch hand, we got about a 1/4-ish inch left over. So 4-inch grip length as I measure it. Now we don't have a forward choil to sneak up on, so can't really improve our grip any or add to the grip length on this one. But you've got, let's see what here. Flipper, manual flipper. Kubey knives riding on ceramic ball bearings. A little bit of a shake shut and a liner lock. And when it's open, you'll notice you've got that 3.5-inch D2 sort of, we'll call it a modified drop point blade. You've got this nice sway in the blade there across the spine. Not really what I would call a harpoon, but we'll go modified drop point. Satin finish. 3 3/4-inch, or excuse me, 3 1/4-inch cutting edge on it. There you go. Got some words, D2, and of course, the Kubey monkey. So, not too bad as far as billboarding goes. Pretty standard for Kubey. Now, the 162 has got an overall length of right at 8 inches. Kubeys are made in China. Let's get our scale out. I said, let's get, and I paused, and the whole Let's Get Physical song popped into my head, and that was like, wow, really? Talk about flashback from the 80s. Holy smokes. Alright, we're going to start out in grams now that we're done with our flashback. Oof. 127 grams, 4.5 ounces. So not too bad. Decent weight. Carried pretty good in the pocket. For me, that 4.5, that's about the top of my, like, what I would want to EDC regularly. You know, that 4 to 4.5, that's pretty much the top point. Once you start getting heavier than that in your 5 and 5.5, you know, that's what I consider more like a work knife. Will I carry it? Of course, I do. Yeah. But for standard EDC, that's about the top end of it. For me, anyway. Thickness, almost 0.6 inches. I'm getting about 0.577. So a little thick across the spine. Doesn't really bother me. Our widest point in the knife might be right there. 1.24, so 1.25 inches pretty much. Here we go. We'll take a look at it as it sits in our pocket with the pocket clip. When you go to reach in, if you have something in your pocket, I mean, you're really not going to get anything until you get down to the flipper tab, of course. Nothing too bad. Very nice. Very rounded. Very well done. Our pocket clip, let's see what that shows us. Okay. So, definitely could be deeper. We've got a decent amount of knife showing there. Let's see. Definitely over 1.5 inches from what I'm seeing. Yeah, we're about 3/4 of an inch that you can see. So you do have a decent amount sticking out of your pocket when you're carrying it. So could be a little better. My take on it, guys. Well, I mean, from what we've seen lately from Kubey, I mean, it's a darn good Kubey knife, guys. The action is very good. Little shake shut. Detent sucks it in. Not shaking this one out. Detent seems to be done pretty well. Solid lock. No rock. I mean, where's our lock at? What do we got there? We've got pretty much a fully engaged lock bar. Might be sitting off just a little bit. Say probably, there again, we're probably sitting in that 30 to 40% range. 30%. So, good solid lockup. Blade's pretty cool. I'm digging the blade. Now, I'm still not the best when it comes to recurves. As far as sharpening, you do have a recurve in the blade. Nice swedge across the top. I'm always a big fan of that. Now this one, it's got some flat. So, not sure if it's sufficient enough for your like KMEs and sharpening systems like that. I always appreciate when you guys let me know down in the comments. I don't use a KME. I'm really considering it. Because I think if I had a KME, I'd probably be better at sharpening the recurves and such. But I really do like the overall look of the blade. If it had a full belly, I'd be all over it. I mean, I like it. Don't get me wrong. I like it. It's just when it comes to sharpening, I'm not terrific with recurves. A little bit of a ramp with some jimping on the spine there. Does very well. Locks my hand into the handle. As far as the ergos go, pretty comfortable in hand. Maybe a little bit of a pain from that. Nah. I can definitely feel the clip. I know a lot of people talked about the clip on the 074 that it bothers them, and I didn't find that it bothered me that bad. But I've had a few people comment on it. But no, not bad here at all. I mean, I can feel the clip. Maybe it could potentially become a little bit of a hot spot. Different size hands, of course, will feel it differently. But it's there. I definitely know it's there. But not too bad. There you go. Got a cutout for your index finger. Decent accessibility. Accessibility, that's the word I was looking for. Got some jimping there on your liner lock, so it's easy enough to access. Got a little bit of jimping on your flipper tab. Not sharp, done very well. Gripability on the G10 is pretty darn good. There again, a little bit of texturing. You can see it on that G10 to help out with that grip. So very good. And then I said as far as the finish goes, it's pretty good, guys. It really is. No sharp spots. I had to double check those liners. But yeah, it's not too bad at all. No, they're fine. Yep, no sharp spots. No. Pretty darn good finish. As I said, the only issue I might see is the pocket clip may bother some people. Doesn't bother me too bad. Like I said, I feel it, but it's not too bad in my hand. Again, I mean, it's another pretty darn well done Kubey, guys. It really is. Pretty solid knife. Blue dug it. He gave it an 8.5. Now this guy retails for right around 27 bucks. Another fine Kubey. Tell you what, guys, Ganzo and Kubey are pretty hard to beat in that $20 to $30 range. Maybe even beyond that. But that $20-$30 range, Ganzo and Kubey have pretty well got that area locked up as far as, in my opinion. That's just me. I think Patty'd probably agree with me. But as always, guys, thank you so much, and thanks again to Rick Hawk for donating another awesome knife to be given away. And yes, it will be given away tonight on Big Red EDC. I will be here this weekend. I won't be here next weekend. We've got something in the works for potential co-hosts for next week's edition. I will be in Minnesota. So tune in tonight for your chance to win the 162. As always, guys, thank you so much for stopping by, sharing some time with me. I appreciate it very much. As always, guys, like, subscribe, leave me a comment. You know I love talking to y'all. Till next time, guys. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye-bye.